Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Meet the Employee with the CEO. Today we have Justin with us. Hello, Justin. How are you doing today?
Hey, hello. I'm doing pretty well. How's it
All
going?
right. It's going great. You are officially the last one of the year. So you are the last 2023 interviews. So congratulations, I guess. Want to just also kind of recognize you for now just a little over 6 months with Pegasus Technologies, and we're super happy to have you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Why don't you start us off by just giving us a little bit of insight about who Justin is?
Well, I guess I can start off by saying I've always been interested in computers. Since I was a kid, I've always owned a computer. So I always wanted to be in either IT or programming. I tried programming for about 10 years. I was a programmer at various companies, and then I decided, well, I need a change of pace. So I switched back to IT, and here's where I am today. I'm enjoying it a lot more, to be honest. Outside of that, I like to play video games. I play chess. I own three cats. So they're always a handful and very fun to deal with. Like traveling, exploring new places. Yeah, that's a good summary of me, I think.
Also a musician, if I'm not mistaken,
Oh,
correct?
I was hoping that you'd bring that up. Yeah. Played in
Excellent.
multiple bands locally over the years. Like to write my own music, compose it, play it for people, perform. Yeah.
Great. Well, again, welcome. You've been a great addition to the team, and we're so happy to have you. So thank you again. So, all right, now we're to the part that everybody likes to tune in for, and that's the questions. So these are questions from your peers. So you cannot get mad at me. You cannot blame me for anything that is asked. I'm just going to read them as presented, and we'll have a little bit of fun with it. All right, you ready?
Sounds good.
Okay. What unchecked items remain on your bucket list? Let's go with two.
Let's go with two. Unchecked items. I'd love to release a full length album of some sort.
Nice.
Released EPs, I've released singles, but I've never actually gone and done the full album release and do a tour with that. So I guess that's a two-parter there, right there. Is I'd like to have an album and I'd like to go on a some sort of tour with it.
That's great. That's really cool. All right, number two. Have you ever had an embarrassing moment in front of a large group?
I would say yes. God, I'm trying to think of when the last time that happened was.
That's more than once.
More often in school, with
Yep.
I can remember being a kid and being at a play and not being able to remember my line for the play. That was a doozy.
Oh, great. Cool. This one's actually fitting. So it's music. It's music related. If you were a professional wrestler, what would be your entrance theme song?
Oh goodness, entrance theme song. I mean, I think I'll make Austin happy by saying it'd be a King Gizzard song. I just don't know which. They've
Just
got
don't know which.
they've
All
got
right.
a bunch of songs. Yeah,
Good. That's good. All right. What's your biggest rational phobia and why?
thalassophobia. And if for people watching who don't know, it's the fear of deep, dark water.
Hmm.
I'm not a fan of the ocean. I'm not a fan of deep lakes. You won't catch me in them. You're probably not even on a boat.
Well, you answered that one rather quickly, so I think that that's pretty real. So,
Yeah,
all right, good, good. Um, if aliens landed on Earth today and offered to abduct you, would you go with them?
it depends. How long do they want me?
There's a lot of questions there. My first thing would be, what are you going to do to me? Right? I mean,
Where
so
are we going? What's going
eh,
on? How long am I going to be gone? Once I get those questions answered, sure, I'll go with them probably.
yeah. All right. So if it's relatively safe and not a long commitment, then let's do it. All
Yeah.
right. Like it. All right. What is, well, actually, I'll simplify this. What is your most commonly used emoji?
Most commonly used emoji, probably the purple heart. I send that to
Ah,
people who I'm friends with who just make my day or do something nice for me, or if they're doing well and I feel good about that, I'll send that to them. Just kind of a trademark, I guess, for me is using the specifically the purple heart for friends.
all right, cool. Hopefully I'll see that one day in Teams. Mine is the thumbs up, but now I'm using something different because my kids told me that that's passive aggressive.
Mm.
So I
Well,
don't know.
I think if you're just acknowledging receiving a message, I don't think a thumbs up is a bad thing, but
I,
it's a generational thing.
I guess so. What famous person, dead or alive, would you like by your side during a zombie apocalypse?
During the zombie apocalypse. Hmm. Well, I don't know necessarily who, but I would want someone who is smart and capable, someone who can take charge and actually has, a little bit of leadership ability, that type of thing. Someone who can get you through that sort of experience, or at very least be reliable enough to help you through that.
All right, good, good. What trendy phrase or expression did you use the most when you were younger?
Trendy phrase or expression? Probably most of them, honestly. I mean, I remember using a lot of slang growing up. I don't really know if I had a catchphrase per se.
Hmm.
Um, Man,
All right.
nothing coming to mind.
Yeah, I think when they became trendy, when I read this question, first thing I thought of was psych. And my kids are saying it or started saying it about a year ago. And I'm like, that's been around forever. They're like, nah, we just started. I'm like, okay.
Most of what I use ends up being timeless, I think.
Yep, yep, good. Yeah, all right, last two. Would you rather talk like Yoda or breathe like Darth Vader for the rest of your life?
Talk like Yoda because he always seems wise for what he's saying, even though his grammar is completely incorrect.
You're right. Yeah, I agree. I'd have to agree with that. All right, last one here is what is it what is it that you keep waiting? Oh, what is it that you keep wanting to smell despite the fact it doesn't smell particularly good?
That I want to smell even though it doesn't smell good. Honestly, I would say my cats. I have one cat. She is a very stinky cat, and it reminds me of her when I smell her, but goodness, she does not smell good.
That's a good answer because there's not a lot of great answers on that one. So, well, that's the end of our questions there, Justin. Wonderful time again having you on board. Thanks for being a sport, and have happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and everything else that we all celebrate. So, thank you.
Same to everyone watching. Take care.
Thank you.